want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Yikakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, great millstone that rule well. Salutations to all the Akim out here pushing this word with sincerity and truth. Speckled birds, women, and children that's listening and learning. I want to say Shalom. My name is Pyron, coming at you again with another lesson. I want to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Tawali Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. For being able to come again today with another lesson. A quick lesson, man. And a lot of you people have a bunch of different paths that you go down. You know what I'm saying, through your life. You know what I'm saying? It could be any type of path, spiritual journey, path of weight loss journey. You know what I'm saying? It could be. It's many different paths that you all take. But not understanding that the right path to be on that's gonna lead to your salvation, right? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans is to turn from your wicked ways and come to the spirit power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, to walk upon the paths of the Lord. Because whatever path that you on, the path is gonna lead you, either gonna lead you to salvation or to your destruction. And right here in Deuteronomy, right? With Moses, right? Let me grab this. 30. This is Deuteronomy 30 and 15 in the NLT, right? It says, "Now listen, today I am giving you a choice between life and death, between prosperity and disaster." So, according to the path that you're walking on in your life, so to speak, right? Either you're going to have a path that's going to lead to life and salvation when you come to the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, right? Or you're going to walk according to the rule of the world. You know what I'm saying? And not according to the rule of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, which leads to peace, which give you peace, right? You know what I'm saying? The route and the path that people take, it don't bring them any peace. Look at in the world right now, right? You know what I'm saying? Through the apostles, elders, and bishops on down, giving you the path to take the turn back to the old path, right? This is what the Lord is offering to you, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans right now. Not the path that what you think is right. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, let me go to Romans 10. All right. This is Romans 10 and 3. It says, "They are being ignorant of the Most High's righteousness." So you want to walk according to this world, right? And what this place got to offer, and what you feel, right? What you think is right, but you don't want to choose life. You know what I'm saying? As I read in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 30, right? The Lord is offering you life or death. See, prosperity or disaster. Because when you don't walk according to this word, right? You don't wake up to who you are as an Israelite, right? So, you know what I'm saying? Then you walk in a path of death. All right? It's Romans 10 and 3. It says, "For they being ignorant of the Most High's righteousness and going about," right? You're going about what? You're on your journey in life. Right? I think this, and I believe this, and I'm going to do this. And you're going about, it says, "to establish your own righteousness." Why would a God do this, kill people? Why would God destroy this and burn this up and do all these things? Well, that's the thing. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is the power. And his son Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, he can do what he wants to. He made us. He made everything that you see before you right now. So, the Heavenly Father, he can do whatever he wants. He got the power to do all things. And he sanctioned his son Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to do what he wants as well. That's why he's coming back to destroy this place with the angels at the end of the day, right? Because there's too much wickedness going around out here in this world, man. And they're walking in the path of fucking destruction. You know what I'm saying? You so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans love following behind us. Madness. It says, "For they being ignorant of the Most High's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness," see, on what you feel and what you think is right. You know what I'm saying? The Bible is written by the white man, right? Oh, that somebody went in and they taking things out, so you know everything ain't right. But you're saying these things is what? To make you think, to think that the Bible is wrong, but yet still, this is the path you need to take. Because this is the path that's going to lead to peace, salvation, man, and understanding, right? All right, their own righteousness, right, have not submitted themselves, right, into the righteousness of the Most High, because they want to go about to establish their own righteousness, like it said right here in Romans chapter 10, right? But the Lord is giving you today: choose life or death, prosperity or disaster. But you want to go about and do your own thing, right? You see about what happened with these other groups right out here right now, Guerrilla, Hebrew, and man, look, man, they not doing the word according to the Yahweh Shem Shah. You know what I'm saying? They trying to bring the point of view of the worldly word to something that's straight when it comes to this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You can't cross the two. They can't intertwine with each other, man. You got to choose one. Everything is two, but you have to choose one. Right? But let me get you this Isaiah. Let's see. Isaiah 59 and 8. I think it is. Yeah. It says, "The way of peace they know not, and there is no judgment in their goings." See, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Latin Americans, right? You think you know peace, but you walking to the beat of this world, man, and it ain't giving you no peace. It's giving you no rest. Right? Y'all don't know where to find peace. You know what I'm saying? Let me finish this. It says, "The way of peace they know not, and there is no judgment in their goings." Right? They don't make wise decisions. And then people out here just living like there's no judgment, man. God ain't gonna do nothing to them. We just gonna live. We're gonna do what we want to do, and we gonna die. Right? It says, "That has made them crooked paths, that whosoever goeth in shall not know peace." Right? Shall not know peace. You walk in the crooked path. You don't know peace, man. In the NL2, it says they do not know. It says they do not know where to find peace or what it means to be just and good. It says they have mapped out crooked roads, and no one who follows them knows a moment's peace. Right? You don't know. You mapping out a way that's gonna lead to destruction, and you don't even realize. You can't even see it. So you got to walk a particular path that's going to lead to your salvation, man. That's going to be a doctrine that's going to be taught to show and tell you how and where, you know what I'm saying, you can find this path to walk upon, man. So your path of the world and God of the world has blinded the minds of the people, right? So therefore, you don't know where to find peace, man. Because the thing is, with you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, right? It's always about finding peace. See what I'm saying? That's why you get these money, and you try to cling on with the Joneses and things like that. You trying to get being, you know what I'm saying? You trying to be on a pedestal somewhere, you know what I'm saying, where people can look up to you. You know what I'm saying? You done went to all these different roads, did all this hard work, you know what I'm saying, so-called hard work, right? You know what I'm saying? But it all leads to what? It all leads to your destruction, man. Jake is bugged the fuck out. They, you know what I'm saying? And they think when they make it, they find peace. That's a crooked path, man. There's no judgment on that path, right? You know what I'm saying? The crooked path is lack of peace. You know what I'm saying? Dishonest. It's unrighteous. You know what I'm saying? It's no peace in your walk, in your path. Like it lack peace. It's dishonest. Trust me. It's wicked as hell, the path that you want, man. Because you sell out to get this shit, man. You do all the most foul and wicked shit to try to get ahead, and you think that path is righteous. That's good. You gonna make it. It's not, man. Trust me. This is Jeremiah 6 and 16. This is what the Lord is telling you with his men, with the apostles, elders, and the bishop, right? This is Jeremiah 6 and 16. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old path, where is," see, that's the path, not the path that you made for yourself, the crooked, but the old path. It says, "Thus saith the Lord," it's the Lord speaking, right? It says, "Stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old path, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls." You see, you walk on a crooked path that you mapped out, right, on your own, and this ain't the right way to go. You trying to establish your own way of righteousness, right? There's no judgments in your walk. There's no consequences, no accountability. You know what I'm saying? It's all folly and bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But when you come walking the ways of Yahweh Shem Shai, this is a good way. You're going to find rest. You're going to find peace. And spiritually and mentally, all these things, man. You know what I'm saying? Now you understand why these things are happening to our people. Now you in the knowing. Now you know we're in captivity. You know why we went to captivity. You know why we was on those slave ships, right? Now you know why the white man act the way he act. You know what I'm saying? Towards who? The so-called Israelites, man. You know what I'm saying? So now you putting all these things together, the spirit having you put all these things together, and you start to understand and you see these things now. You're like, damn, all right, that's what it is. But your crooked path, you're going to have peace and judgment on that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to see these things in your path. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see things in a dishonest form. This is when you go down the path you go. Therefore, your actions, and look at your actions today. Look at your life today is. You really ain't at peace. You are on all this bullshit and folly. You still come back home to the same shit, same mindset, feeling the same way, man. You doing all the most wicked shit and abominable things you eat. All this, you just fucked up. Everything you're doing is going against the scriptures. You're not supposed to be doing these things. But walking your path that's crooked and dishonest and don't have no peace. And that's the type of path you're gonna follow. And it's gonna allude to your action on how you live. You living life like there's no judgment. And the Lord is telling you, thus saith the Lord, Jeremiah 16:16, right? It says, thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old path, where is the good ways, and walk therein. And walk therein the old paths, man. Having this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Seeking your ancestors, man. This is for our foretime, for our learning, right? You know what I'm saying? You got to prepare to search for your forefathers, man. Job 8 and 8, I think it is. All right? Moses, Aaron, Samuel, Joshua, Luke. You know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. King Solomon, King David. You see? Also, I said, watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet. But they say we will not hearken, man. See, meaning the sound of the voice of the Lord, which is what? Through his men, because he gave his knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to who? His men. He said, I give my secrets unto my servants, the prophets, right? Right? To lift up, he said, to lift up your voice like a trumpet, to show you his people, the blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, what their transgression. So you know what path you need to get on and get off the crooked path that you love to walk on, man. You know what I'm saying? That path that you walking is going to lead you to nothing but destruction. When they say you're headed for self-destruction, you're headed for yeah, that's what you're headed for. If you don't turn from your wicked ways and your crooked ass paths, the Lord gonna destroy you with a sword of destruction, man. And with that, I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, and Abba Babal. Shalom.